What if your suffering isn't bad luck? What if life isn't attacking you? What if every hardship you're facing today was simply a bill that finally came due? Think about it. What if the anxiety, the financial stress, the weak body, the broken relationships, the lack of purpose aren't punishments at all? What if they're collections? What if the world never punishes anyone? It simply collects the debts you've been creating for years. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at failure the same way again. Gentlemen, this is RYMHEYE. Our mission is simple: build men with discipline, clarity, and strength. Men who carry their families, strengthen their communities, and refuse to become slaves to comfort. Today, we're exposing one of the greatest lies modern men believe. Most people think life is emotional. It isn't. Life is mathematical. Every decision is recorded. Every habit is counted. Every excuse is stored. Every action earns interest. The frightening part, you don't receive the bill immediately. Imagine spending money with a credit card. You smile. You enjoy today. Nothing happens. Weeks later, the statement arrives. Life works the same way. You skip the gym today. Nothing happens. Tomorrow, still nothing. You waste another month. Still nothing. Years later, your body sends the invoice. You ignore your finances. Nothing happens until one unexpected emergency. And suddenly you're drowning. You ignore your family. You stop calling your parents. You stop investing in your marriage. Nothing seems different until one day the relationship is gone. The world didn't punish you. It collected. Discipline works the opposite way. One workout changes nothing. One book changes nothing. One prayer changes nothing. One difficult conversation changes nothing. But years later, strength arrives. Wisdom arrives. Respect arrives. Peace arrives. Why? Because discipline also earns interest. Most men fear pain, but pain is honest. Pain tells you where the debt exists. Your exhausted body, debt. Your empty bank account, debt. Your weak mind, debt. Your constant excuses, debt. Pain isn't your enemy. It is your receipt. Here's the question almost nobody asks. If life keeps collecting, what debt are you creating today? Without realizing it. Pause for a second. Not yesterday. Not 5 years ago. Today. What promise did you break this morning? What responsibility are you avoiding? What uncomfortable task are you postponing? Because future you will pay for today's comfort, and the interest is never small. If this message is making you uncomfortable, good. Discomfort is where transformation begins. History proves this law. Empires didn't collapse overnight. Men didn't become weak overnight. Families didn't fall apart overnight. Everything collapsed. One ignored responsibility at a time. One compromise, one excuse, one shortcut, then another and another, until the debt became impossible to repay. Modern society teaches men to chase feelings. Real men chase principles. Because feelings disappear, principles compound. Science even confirms this. Your brain rewires itself through repetition. Every repeated action strengthens a neural pathway. Every repeated excuse trains your brain to surrender faster. Every repeated act of discipline teaches your brain that discomfort is normal. You literally become what you repeatedly practice. Not because of motivation, because of adaptation. The Quran reminds us, indeed, Allah will not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves. Change begins within, not when circumstances improve, not when motivation arrives, but when character changes. The Bible teaches a similar truth. A man reaps what he sows. Nothing grows without planting. Nothing is harvested without work. Nothing valuable appears by accident. Notice something remarkable. Different civilizations, different centuries, different religions, different scientific discoveries, yet they all point toward the same law. Actions compound, consequences compound, character compounds. Stop asking, why is this happening to me? Start asking, what debt am I paying? That question changes everything, because victims search for blame, builders search for causes. Every sunrise gives you another opportunity to reduce your debt, lift the weight. Read the page, tell the truth, keep your promise, wake up on time, control your desires, do the difficult thing before the easy thing, not because it's exciting, because every disciplined action becomes an investment that your future self will collect. Remember, The world doesn't punish you, it simply collects. The only question is, what account are you funding today? The account of discipline or the account of regret? Choose wisely. Interest never sleeps. If this message challenged the way you think, subscribe to RYMHEYE, because here we don't chase motivation. We forge disciplined men, men who carry responsibility, men who master themselves before trying to master the world. Until next time, carry your weight, because the debt always comes due.